Mood Diary, day 92, and I feel slightly weird today. I had so yesterday our assisting with teaching finished quite late, but I was feeling very satisfied because I also managed to do lots of things on my website at the same time, and it kind of like felt like I had a good picture and idea about how things work when you teach online, and like the problems that you can encounter, come across. So weird. Why I feel weird today? Because yeah, I think I'm very sensitive today, and ever since we started working from home, like you have people and friends that you work with in the office. So one of my very best friends works in the office, and I actually, well, now I, like you kind of sometimes project your fears onto what's happening, but so now it's been quite a few months, and my fear is now that this friend of mine is kind of like interaction is kind of changing, maybe because we don't really see each other ever since we don't go to office, and because recently I lost one of my long-term friendships. I think I may have a bit of this kind of like a paranoia of losing other people, so I had a mini meltdown about that. I don't mean it in a like kind of like direct derogatory way, but like kind of a bit of sadness, a bit of a cry, and I think that actually helps me to kind of get this pressure and the stress out. This is my vase from yesterday. I like it. Actually, it stands usually there, but since I'm filming, it's kind of taking place. What else? I feel a bit like the weather is not the greatest today. Lots of wind, not much sun, so it feels like a bit of a slightly miserable day. The noise that you hear is my partner constructing something because he has a couple of days off, so he's doing some wood construction in a balcony. So the special sound effects. And the other thing that I'm feeling is I'm excited, inspired, determined, and trusting in my setting up the workshop. I already decided on dates. The only thing that I cannot really get working yet is the buttons, which would link in a registration page. So I'm not really a technical person, and like on Wix, on a website builder, sometimes you need to kind of deal with some things like that. So yeah, and I'm at the moment not at the stage where I would be able to hire somebody to do it for me. So yeah, so I need to figure that out. Luckily though, I have a very helpful colleagues from alternative practitioners and facilitators who done these things themselves, and one of my colleagues, she even like filmed her website and how she done something. So I actually feel very supported. The sense of support, I think, is the most important thing when you make some big change in your life, like change of career. So I think that's another kind of fear that is kind of coming up, and kind of like a let them go type of thing, when you know that okay, these are the people that I met in that environment, and now I'm shifting in another environment, and really hoping that my connection with that friend of mine and other people who are really important will stay. So I say my mood right now is 6.5 out of 10, maybe 7, and yeah, I feel fine. Actually, I just listened to the video that I recorded the hammer noise is pretty profound. So I guess it's some sign from the universe to really kind of hammer that information in. Yeah, so I wish you to have a beautiful Monday today, or evening, or wherever you're watching this. I wish you to allow yourself, if you have something that you need to let go and something that you need to take in, and if you feel certain sadness, allow that to be there, and also trusting. Sometimes it's very scary to trust, but I somehow trust that people and things that are gonna have to stay with me, they will stay with me. Or the things, let's rephrase, the things that belong with me will stay with me, and things that don't, and people that don't, they won't. But I really hope that some people that I really love to stay, hammer will stay. So thank you for watching, and have a beautiful time whatever you're doing today. See you tomorrow. Bye.